Sweetie, how are you?
Not too good, thank you.
You should have had yours.
Sorry? No, I told you I'm buying it. I didn't buy it. I'm sorry for it, but I need to buy it. It was written in
You have to can you guys? Oops, sorry.
Well, I'm just busy.
It sort of changes your image a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know what it was like.
Raphael looked more fearsome than he was as well.
Yeah, he does. He actually looked quite sweet next to him. The trouble is, you're too good at posing. You do more things than other authors do.
Yes, I know.
Thanks so much.
You got your own photographer these days, then?
Yeah, it's going to go away though, so nothing lasts.
Right. So, Melvin, that was a fabulous evening tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Ever so much. I first came into contact with your work with Junk 15 years ago, when I first got a job with the British Council in Budapest. Yeah?
Right.
And I was very excited to see that you were in Lisbon at,
Yes.
At the API conference. How did that happen, that you went there?
Well, many years ago, I was invited by Fitch O'Connell to come and visit some schools in Portugal when there was still a budget for this sort of thing. And we got on very well. I was fascinated by the whole BritLit venture. And I know that he was had started to use a couple of my short stories like that, and since then I've kept in touch with Fitch mainly because we're both interested in what you might call new media or multi-platforming or whatever you want to call it. Sometime later, I had my publishers on their new Puffin. On their new Spinebreakers website, do some video blogs of one of my characters. You know, we hired a young actress and she got to speak the part. So Fitch was very interested in that. And so, yes, I think that's really why we've kept in touch. And also because I've I'm very interested in writing for the different platforms and so forth. So I have done little bits of work on different things. So, you know, I can talk about writing for different media, old media, cross media, new media and so forth. So I think really that's
great.
That's
and then
he
invited you to work on a summer school for
right.
teachers this summer.
I quite regularly attend EFL conferences with Fitch. I've done quite a few of them now. I did the Hay Festival in the Spanish venue that they go to, which I can't quite remember now, and Norfolk. The second time I've been to Norfolk for the Nile conference there.
So what did you do at Nile when you were there?
Well, Nile was very interesting in terms of the cross-platform stuff. I have done a cross-platform event on television, which was 4 10-minute episodes interspersed with a game. And in the game there were areas of drama hidden in the game, so you could kind of access a backstory by completing the game. Fitch is very interested in this, and we were really partly talking about new media. We did some workshops about analysing story and so forth, but the afternoon was spent presenting that event and seeing how asking the teachers there to try and think of ways in which they might use that material. And they came up with some amazing and very interesting ideas, using all sorts of things, texting and analysis, all sorts of stuff.
And did you
to be honest with you, it's a bit funny for me because I sort of think, oh my god, I don't know anything about TEFL. I did actually do a course.
Did you?
Where did you
do that?
Hastings
Did
with
you?
international school.
Did you really?
Many years ago. But I don't really know very much about it.
Right.
And so I'm sort of sitting there, well, I don't actually know how you're going to use this stuff, but this is what I do and this is what I have done. So,
did you work?
I find it fascinating the way, I think there's a big link because we're all looking to ways in which different media, such as the one you're holding in your hand now, how we can use these things and the opportunities that they open up in all sorts of different worlds, including, of course, the world of education. And TEFL, interesting enough, is certainly with Fitch, you're certainly moving along and looking at this in quite an innovative way, more innovative than I see going on in most schools, actually, in state schools in this country.
And did you work with any of your texts with Fitch, like, with the teachers? Any extracts, or did you read any bits at all?
I did read different. When I'm talking about writing for different media, I use Billy Elliot, for example, because that's the peculiar.
That's fabulous, isn't it?
It's, well, it was such a good film.
Yeah.
The unusual thing of writing a novel of the film, when it's a sort of really quality film, quite unusual, and that was very interesting.
And did you have any contact with Stephen Daldry about that, or was that all okay to do that?
Well, I had contact with Lee Hall.
Right, the scriptwriter, right, yes.
He was an interesting character.
Great, fantastic, yeah, well, really good, and I shall be passing on your work. I shall take your book and show it to the teachers and everything. And,
the point you were making about using, contemporary fiction in, with some of these big publishers is very interesting. So, of course, Fitch has been doing it for years via the British Council. Yeah. He's retiring from the British Council at the end of this year, so that will be interesting to see how that goes.
Now, we worked with the BritLit stuff in Budapest, with Levi Tafari, the Liverpool poet, and Benjamin Zephaniah stuff. It was very good.
Interesting angle on things, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very. Anyway, thanks very much, Melvin.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Cheers.
Stoke-on-Trent, ladies and gentlemen, this is Stoke-on-Trent. Take care when leaving the train.
So, on the way back from Manchester, we've just got to Stoke-on-Trent, and what a great night. I've nearly finished my punnet of strawberries, and well worth getting on the train and going up from Wolverhampton and meeting Melvin Burgess for the first time. Really enjoyed it.